Healthcare providers like Northern Light have been waiting anxiously to see if the legislature can pass that supplemental budget and unlock more than $100 million in Maine care reimbursement money.
But after days of locking horns, Republicans and Democrats seem no closer to making that happen, at least not right away. Here's News Center Maine's Donovan Lynch.
A short-term spending plan for the state falls short again. On Thursday, the Maine Senate came 2 votes shy of passing the supplemental budget by the 2/3 majority needed to go into effect right away. Frustration reigned on all sides.
We're incredibly disappointed by the way things went today.
If I'm a Mainer watching this, I'm going to be concerned about what's going to happen.
The emergency bill, which cleared the House earlier this week, had failed to get the necessary majority in the Senate during an earlier vote, even after the chamber okayed a compromise amendment from Democratic Senate President Matty Daughtry. Today, the same result as before, with Republicans dealing a mortal blow to the plan, arguing it doesn't do enough to address deeper issues with Medicaid and pushing for work requirements on the program.
And we are asking for some basic concessions to fix the program that needs bailing out.
Future cooperation also on the table. GOP Senator Bruce Bickford said he would support the bill if Democratic leadership committed right then to passing the far larger 2-year budget with a 2/3 bipartisan majority.
If I don't get that answer, I'm tempted to vote no.
Bickford ultimately not supporting the bill as some Democrats but no leaders responded to his question. All the while, a pair of Republicans held firm in their steadfast support of the legislation.
Under the State House dome, we play political brinksmanship, hurtling toward each other in a never-ending game of chicken.
At the same time, Democrats warning their colleagues of the consequences to healthcare providers if the bill fails.
These emergency items are not luxuries, they are lifelines. Without this emergency funding, the consequences are going to be dire. Every single member of this body knows this.
The move infuriating healthcare providers who are staring down holds on payments from the state.
Mainers are going to be harmed because healthcare facilities are going to close. I've never seen political systems about to shut down one state's own healthcare system.
And with the bill effectively killed, President Daughtry says she'll work towards creative solutions to fill that Maine care budget gap. In Augusta, Donovan Lynch, News Center, Maine.
Meanwhile, in Washington, the political stalemate over that continuing resolution to fund the federal government through the summer could also affect Medicaid and Medicare reimbursements, especially for more rural health care facilities. The bill would cut $13 billion in non-defense spending. Some of those billions is money that smaller hospitals and clinics rely on. The head of government affairs for the state's largest health care system, Maine Health, says the resolution that Congress is voting on does not include federal grants that support healthcare infrastructure improvement projects like rebuilding ambulance bays and renovating healthcare facilities. But she says it is a compromise providers may be able to live with.
The federal CR has a number of the provisions in it that we need today. That it doesn't have everything that we would like, but it does have telehealth. It has some of the key issues from a healthcare perspective that are important to us.
That was the chief of government affairs there for Maine Health. She says telehealth plays a critical role in increasing access to healthcare in Maine's most rural communities.